What's going on, guys? Play Gaming here, back with another Epic 7 video, and today we're going over the patch update for August 5th, 2021, part 1. Here we go. ReZero Starting Life in Another World collab is dropping right after the patch, so it's something that's going to be really awesome. We're going to be able to get to experience Rom, however you want to call her, and Emilia in a new side story, along with being able to pool a couple of these heroes, which is actually going to be pretty cool. And along with any side story, there are going to be artifacts that are going to give you boosts to the currency, but you should be able to get at least the Severed Horn wand one, and we'll talk about that here in a little bit. But you'll be able to go through it, take a look at the story. I'm sure it'll be good just because it's a collab. I think the Guilty Gear one was pretty decent. So again, you want to farm highest difficulty, get as much of that currency as you can, because you will be able to pull Severed Horn Wand, that artifact, from the exchange, as well as pick up a free Ram or Rom, I think that's what they call her in the anime. So you'll be able to pick up some gear as well. These are right side pieces, so I highly recommend that you pick these up. Even though there's effectiveness on this ring, crit damage, health, attack can be really solid for bruisers. The great thing is not effect resistance, so that's pretty good. Crit damage, neck, speed, attack, crit chance, and defense. I think all very usable subs, especially if you're just starting out. The crit set is really going to help make up that 12% crit that you might not be able to get somewhere else. But we'll be able to unlock these albums, so if you've started in the past month playing Epic 7, you should have gotten to experience at least one of these albums with this past Holiday Euphine side story. So you unlock those, we'll get an image that should be pretty nice, and then we'll be able to pick up this immunity. What is this? It's a helmet, immunity helm, so it's like a little pin. It's got speed, 4 speed, health, crit chance, and attack, so all usable subs for immunity. I think that's going to be pretty good. But let's talk about Emilia, which is a summonable character with the collab that's coming here. You'll be able to summon her with regular Covenant bookmarks, and along with that, she is dropping with her own artifact, which if you max out, increases effect resistance by 15% when an ally's health is 50% or less after being attacked, recovers health of the ally by 20%, can only be activated once per turn. So she is a Ice Soul Weaver. It's kind of, I don't know if I agree with her being an Ice Soul Weaver. I could see her more as a mage, maybe like a support mage. That would have been really cool. I don't think we have any mages that really heal your team or anything like that, provide buffs, things like that. Like Vivian or something like that, like a Vivian with a heal. That would have been kind of cool. But I mean, I guess. Along with that, we're also getting the new 5-star hero, Rem. She is an ice warrior, and along with that, we are getting her own artifact, which increases critical hit chance by 15%. When somebody dies, increases combat readiness of the caster by 24%. Can be activated once per turn. So I don't know about this artifact. This might be nice, but again, you have to rely on that giant CR push when you take out a unit on the opposing side, right? So maybe this is really good for cleave, something like that. So it's just something to kind of keep in mind. Just remember that these are all limited heroes. So if you can, try to pick up at least one copy of the artifact if you're going for these units. But Ram here, she is the free unit that is dropping with this collab. She looks cool. Her animation is that, I think, of a free unit. We are getting, along with her, a free 5-star artifact. She is an earth mage, and we'll kind of take a look at her skills potentially in another video, just because this video is going to be super long because there's so much going on. But this artifact here increases attack by 15% when attacked by an elite or boss monster. Damage suffered is decreased by 20%. So it looks like she's a PvE unit, right? So gonna be, I think they showcased her in like Expedition or something like that. So We got a Soul Weaver, a Warrior, and a Mage, a PvE unit, and potentially 2 PvP units. I don't know, I guess we'll see how people end up playing them. But along with that, we are getting a second half of the update there. We are getting episode 3.9 update. So we're getting to know what happens after everything that's been going on so far. So the continuation of the story here. Along with that, we're getting the new exclusive equipment for this month. We're getting Kitty Clarissa, Assassin Cartuja, and Choux. Let's take a Choux real quick here. Snow Mountain Horn. She's getting a 10 speed boost from this, which is actually, I think, pretty nice. Speed is always good, so it's going to make her faster, cycle faster. Chop, when a critical hit is made with Chop, has a 40% chance to activate Foosh. So that's actually really nice because that's the S1 on getting more chances to proc her S2, which penetrates defense, which can be pretty insane on fire units. So maybe this now will make it more viable that she's a counter to Carrot or a better unit that you can pick against Carrot. I don't know, we'll see. Foosh, this is, I believe, her S2. Damage dealt is increased by 20% when using Foosh. So last one is her S3, Help Me Cream, grants immunity to all allies for 2 turns after using. Okay, so this is what I was saying that she needed from the very beginning. So this is part of her skill that I think they left out, that now they're putting back in, and this is giving immunity to everyone on the team instead of just herself. So I think that depending on how you want to play her, this Chop can be really insane if you have her on counter, right? If you put her on counter, set up Chop, and then every time that she hits with a Chop, she activates the Foosh. I think that can be kind of insane. So kind of like a Charles, like an Ice Charles, something like that maybe. Except she penetrates defense. So I think it can be kind of insane there. Assassin Cartuja, he's getting effectiveness. I would have thought maybe he would have gotten health instead, just because you can build him kind of tanky. Battle Frenzy, so he's getting S2s. You can increase evasion by an additional 5%. Okay. After successfully evading, increases combat readiness of all allies except for the caster by 10%. So he's getting a 10% team-wide push if he evades. And then his S3 decreases skill cooldown of sudden assault by 1 turn. I don't know. I think that if people still use him or end up using him, it'll probably be the Battle Frenzy here. I think these two, just throwing him on defense, giving that extra RNG, I think will really help. Kitty Clarissa, hey, I don't think she needed an exclusive equipment, but I'll take it. She is insane in PvE content, but she's getting effect resistance. So I know a lot of people, when it was the control meta, were building like 250 effect resistance Kitty Clarissas, but now you're getting an additional 16% effect resistance with her exclusive equipment. She's getting an S1 boost, so recovers health of the ally with the highest attack. Amount recovered increases proportional to the caster's max health, so you're getting a small heal on the S1. And then the Meow I'm Angry has an 80% chance to restrict for 2 turns, or decreasing combat readiness by 20%. And so this one is, I believe, her S2, right? Yeah, this is her S2. So maybe the restrict could be interesting. But again, most of her use is in PvE. I know some people have built her for PvP, like anti-control, because she has that cleanse, or like the pseudo cleanse on her S3. But those are going to be pretty insane. I think the highlights are probably going to be the Choux exclusive equipment. If that works on counter, I think that's going to be really, really broken. Along with that, we're getting Luluca Rateup. So those of you that have a top model Luluca, you'll be able to pull for some imprint here if that's what you want. But another big highlight here is new 3-star units. We're getting Melanie, Helen, Christina, Camilla, and Penelope. So a few of these units here actually look pretty nice. In game, they were able to show kind of like what they looked like in game. So we got 3-star Melanie here. She is a fire warrior. Helen is an ice knight. And then we have Christy, who is an earth knight. We're getting a lot of 3-star knights. Camilla, I think, is the showcase here. She is a light warrior, and she looks pretty insane. She looks like a 5-star unit, but she is a light unit, light element. So she's actually only going to be available in the Moonlight summons. However, you can still pull her from the Covenant bookmarks. You never know. You might get really, really lucky and be able to pull her. But highlight here, attacks the enemy, and when the enemy is defeated, recovers the caster to max health. Her S1 here attacks the enemy with a 35% chance to decrease defense. When she has increased attack, she triggers a dual attack. So kind of like Kitty Clarissa, sort of, something like that. Penelope here is going to be that unit that was, I believe, in the merchant shop. This kind of looks like before she went into the merchant shop. She is a dark thief unit. She looks kind of interesting. She has 100% chance to stun on her S3, I believe, and decrease attack. So I think it could be pretty interesting how people play her. She kind of reminds me like a Coley with a S3. But again, it's going to be a lot before we get to fully test out these units. We have a collab pack and Molagora value pack. If you decide to whale on those, you got the funds. Usually these packs are kind of decent. I don't really buy any of these since I'm free to play, but let me know if I think the Guilty Gear collab I heard was actually pretty good. So let me know if the collab pack here is worth, just for everyone else that might be thinking about, spending some money in the game. Molagora packs. Hey, they've given us a lot of Mola in Epic 7 recently, so buying Molagora, hey, if you really need to complete certain heroes, then you might go for it. We're getting a 7-day check-in event for the ReZero collab. You're going to be able to pick up some gold, 20 Covenant bookmarks, Phantasma, rank 12, what is this, Catalyst Selection, Molagora, and then you're going to get a copy of that artifact, of that Ram artifact, and 5-star Ram at the end of it. So you'll be able to fully triple S Ram from the side story. You'll be able to pick her up from the side story, and you'll be able to get, I guess, the last copy of that unit here by logging in for those 7 days. So I highly recommend that you at least check in every day if you're not playing the side story yet, just so that you can pick up that free triple S. That free triple S wrap. All right, last but not least, they did let us know that Closer Charles is incoming. He is dropping on August 19th, and then he'll be here from August 19th all the way to September 9th. He'll be dropping on the Mystic rotation along with Tempest Surin. So if you don't have yourself a Tempest Surin and you're gonna go for Closer Charles, you'll be able to have a chance at picking her up then. But Closer Charles actually looks pretty nice. I think that it's going to be a unit that a lot of people will be pulling for. I'm going to try to pull for him. I don't have that many Mystics after going for Stray's Pity. So we'll see if we can scrounge up some Mystics by that time and be able to pull ourselves a copy. But that's going to be it for today's update. Let me know your thoughts about everything that's coming. What do you think about these new ReZero units we're getting in-game? I'm really excited to pull Emilia and Rem. It's going to be tough not to try to get multiple imprints for these units. I think if you're going for multiple imprints, maybe Rem. I don't know yet how Emilia is going to work. I think that she does look pretty cool. But again, resources, because they did tease free leaves 1 million gold. But towards the end of the stream, they showed the Summer Iseria. And they told us that pretty much she's going to be dropping hopefully by like the end of August. So let me see if I can kind of show where that's at here. All right, so there it is, the Order of the Sword and the Lord of Summer. So Summer Iseria, you got to keep in mind, Summer Iseria is dropping who knows what other types of skins we're going to be getting. Additional side story, check-in events, free summons, all that good stuff. More than likely is dropping with that. But let me know your thoughts in the comment section below. What are your thoughts on ReZero collab? What units are you going to be pulling for? Are you going to be skipping any of the units? Are you going to try to go ham for those artifacts? All of the units kind of look okay. none of them really stand out to me. None of them look really broken or insane. But I think that it's definitely something to pick up, especially because they're limited units and you never know how they might work in game. That's going to be it for today. Let me know your thoughts on the collab in the comment section below. Who are you excited for? Who are you going to be pulling for? Who are you going to be triple S'ing? Like always, if you haven't enjoyed the video, hit that like button. If you haven't subscribed, hey, think about subscribing. It really helps the channel grow and reach more people like you who like content like this. Like always, thanks for watching, and I'll see you next time. Peace.